Please welcome back Andrew Yang.
Dude! What's up everyone, the Millennial Boomer has returned. Your boy Izzy is back at it with another awesome video. I've got a lot of catching up to do, but what I wanted to cover today was more of Andrew Yang and his campaign. A lot has happened. Yang went straight up alpha at the October debate. He's had tons of incredible rallies, especially the one in LA.
Because I looked at the numbers, Los Angeles. That's right, I did some fucking math!
Yes! That's awesome!
Not to mention he's been steadily rising in the polls, has qualified for the November debates, and is in the process of making it to December and next year's debates. Furthermore, he has just released his first ever TV ad for early voting states. So I wanted to do a quick analysis of the ad and give my thoughts on it.
I'm sure that we are not the first presidential campaign or family that have had special needs or autistic children. For whatever reason, I think we may be the first to talk about it openly.
If you have a child with special needs, it's expensive. If you don't have access to good health care, families literally have nothing.
We need to move towards a Medicare for all system where every American has access to quality and affordable services and start supporting families in a real way.
Yo, I freaking love this ad! I feel like this was a perfect way to introduce Yang to many of the other voters, especially those with families. It actually resonates with me personally because I'm on the autistic spectrum with ADHD and mental illnesses. I even asked Yang a question on Twitter related to this issue, and guess what happened?
I am so passionate about the fact that we need to remove the stigma around mental illness and autism. The fact is, everyone has either someone who's struggling or autistic in their lives, in their families, and you can only lead by example. Very open about my own family. I would have a psychologist in the White House and let people know that everyone struggles, and then I would invest in a mental health initiative around the country that hopefully reduces the stigma over time. Let's do it!
I was not expecting this at all. My goodness, I felt like I won the freaking lottery. Yang Senpai has finally noticed me!
Oh God.
But anyways, I do feel like these are pretty important issues despite them not getting the coverage they deserve. What I admire the most about Yang is that he's actually bringing these subject matters to the forefront and also has policies that addresses them. The problem is that there remains a heavy stigma when it comes to individuals with learning and mental disabilities. The media definitely has a hand in the misrepresentation. People automatically assume that an autistic person is nonverbal, incredibly smart, and talks in a robotic tone. Yes, they exist, but it doesn't personify what the autistic community is. Not every autistic individual makes noises and is a whiz. Plenty of us are able to talk relatively normal, well, not without many years of therapy. We aren't all Einstein, yet we do bear various quirks or talents. Same with people who have mental illnesses. You don't just get PTSD from the military. People can also develop the disorder after dealing with abuse or any sort of traumatic experience. Also, not every person who's bipolar or has BPD or borderline personality disorder is crazy. Like any other human being, they each cope differently. The problem with society is that they treat us as if we're some alternate life form, consciously forgetting that we're people. They believe that because we share the same conditions that we're the same person. That alone shows how unfair and discriminating they are towards us. Also, just because a person looks fine doesn't mean they are. I mean, how would you feel if someone invalidated your struggles or even tried to normalize it. This is the reason why many individuals with autism and or mental illnesses make up the large percentage of suicides, which is rapidly increasing and has been our lowest life expectancy since the Spanish flu, as Yang constantly emphasizes. Plus, some of those same individuals can turn out to be school shooters or even serial killers. This isn't something we can just brush under the rug. Not one candidate has really brought it up except Andrew Yang. That's why he's my #1 pick. He's the reason why I got back into politics. More so, he made it fun and enjoyable. I've never been so invested in a campaign until Andrew Yang. Not Obama or even Bernie has convinced me to donate and buy campaign merch. Yang is a rare breed, a successful businessman that takes a humanistic and realistic approach to everything. He's done the math and he's gaining momentum. He's definitely a force to be reckoned with. On that note, let's close out this video with the clip that showcases one of Yang's most savage moments at this past October debate.
Senator Warren, I've been
Go ahead,
talking to
Mr. Yang.
Americans around the country about automation, and they're smart. They see what's happening around them. Their Main Street stores are closing. They see a self-serve kiosk in every McDonald's, every grocery store, every CVS. Driving a truck is the most common job in 29 states, including this one. 3.5 million truck drivers in this country, and my friends in California are piloting self-driving trucks. What is that going to mean for the 3.5 million truckers or the 7 million Americans who work in truck stops, motels, and diners that rely upon the truckers getting out and having a meal? Saying this is a rules problem is ignoring the reality that Americans see around us every single day.